If I didn't have self love, self respect, and courage, boy, oh boy. So, for the past over a week or so, I believe, I've been trying to promote my channel. And on this particular site, it's supposed to be like a dating site slash networking site. And before I get into the story, I've been on that site on and off for a few years. I started out trying to keep an open mind about potentially dating somebody, but to be honest, I really wasn't looking to date anybody. But I was still trying to keep an open mind. And to be honest, I just got turned off from trying to even keep an open mind to that potential on that particular site. But I came back trying to promote my channel on that side because over the years I've seen people promote their channel, and I I've never cursed someone out for sending me a message trying to promote their channel. I've actually subscribed to a few of them, and they've done the same for me, which I appreciate. But now that I'm actually there to promote my channel, I get so much disrespect. And I'm not going to say, I mean, it's only been over a week now. So I'm not going to say the majority of people have disrespected me. No, because that would be a lie. But most of them do. Most of them do ignore my message, which I'm okay with because not everybody is going to like my content, or maybe they're just too busy chasing something else. Um, but some of them have subscribed, which I'm really grateful for. But then again, there is the um, odd, I should say, the odd um, few that would send me nudes or to just curse me out. Like, oh my God, that's sexy. Like, oh my God, baby, like, that's so sexy. Come get me. Like, you really think that's sexy? Like, really think about it. Do you really think sending nudes to a random person is gonna be like, oh my God, that like turned me on? No, not for me anyway. Maybe it might work for somebody else, but I'm just not one of them. I'm not that desperate. And if I was, there are sites out there for that. Anyways, it's just kind of like, I mean, at first when I first started getting it, within the week, over the week that um that I started promoting my channel, I got a little bit discouraged, but I'm like, you know what? F it, because no matter what you do, no matter where you go, you're still gonna get some kind of disrespect from some people. And I'm just kind of like, it's like, well, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because all my life I've received disrespect from men. And just because it's not a surprise doesn't mean it's okay. And I don't think, I see on TikTok a lot, especially, that people seem to be trying to normalize toxicity. And I don't think that's something that should be normalized. I think that's something that um, we should be trying to get rid of. And trust me, I also see people growing more. And to be honest, there's nothing sexier to me than somebody working on self, even if they're not interested in me. Like, and I don't mean that in a sexual way. I just think it's sexy to see people actually working on themselves, like, because maybe they're most likely they're not going to be interested in just anybody. And I'm the same way. I'm not interested in just anybody either, you know? And maybe I think I'll start doing more videos about um, sharing more about myself and my preference and stuff like that. But right now this is not about that. Anyways, so I just, like I said, I'm just not surprised. I'm not surprised, but that doesn't make it okay. Like, you don't need to disrespect me. You just, if you don't like what I send you, if you don't want to support, that's okay. You can just ignore the message and move on. As simple as that. But the fact that you actually took the time to reply only to disrespect me or to send me a nude, you need help. And I just feel like so often women are disrespected by men, and I'm not speaking about every man because I know I'm not speaking about every man because I know there are respectful men out there, but so often there's more men disrespecting women than women disrespecting men. And think about the many different ways that men disrespect women, verbally and otherwise. It's just not right, and it's not something that make me want to get into a relationship. It's not, it's more repelling than it is, um, you know, making me desire a relationship. And I'm sure that's the way it is for a lot of women, and it's only getting worse. And I just feel like, if people are not willing to work on themselves, things are just going to continue to get worse. And I'm not saying just men. Of course, women could afford to work on themselves as well, you know, but there are more. I feel like there are more. Um, there's more work to do when it comes to like the opposite sex, you know. And I just hope something. I just hope they see a need for change, because it's not good. Things are not looking good, unfortunately. But we have it within us all to make change if we want to. I've heard people say, "Oh, I don't believe people can change." It's all a matter of wanting to change. If you acknowledge that it, if you acknowledge first is the first step towards change is acknowledgement. And if you don't acknowledge that there is a reason to change, or if you don't um, acknowledge that, you know, there's a need for some self growth or some self reflection, with self reflecting, then that nothing will change, and you won't be willing to change because if you can't see it, right? If you can't see it, then that's it. If you can't see it, why would you even consider changing? I think that's all there is to say about this particular situation right now. But I think we're gonna be talking a lot about respect, or the lack of respect, but I'm the kind of person, actually, there is more to say. I'm the kind of person that, like, I respect everyone. I'm like, respect for you, respect for you, respect for the person in the back. As a matter of fact, respect for everyone. I believe everyone deserves respect, no matter their position in life. But if you're not able to hold my respect by respecting me in return, I can always be like, give me my respect back. What is wrong with you? But like, like seriously. I mean, sometimes you gotta try to make light of the situation, and this is what I'm trying to do. But um, this is a serious issue. Like, it really is, and we need change. It's not just the it's not just the climate that's changing, but a lot of other things are changing as well. And if we're not willing to, grow, if we're not willing to grow and change the way we think, then I don't know. Sometimes I really am lost for words, but I really hope more of us do better, because you have the ability to choose whether you want to be a better person, or you're just comfortable existing.